Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Should you go to college or university? Parents saying, go, study, get out of the house, make me proud. What's helped me along my journey, I can share with you. A lot of people have been asking me, should I stay or should I go? I went to university at the age of 17 to study psychology and criminology. I was out of there at the age of 20 with a degree. I learned so much along the way. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, how are we going to use this qualification in our everyday life? Before I went to study, I thought this was going to make me somebody in this massive world. It would give me a sense of purpose, more so status. And along the way, I realized that it could never do that. Only I could. Many people I studied with, afterwards, they had a massive student loan. They were in debt. I still am. Help me out here. Many people I went to university with, they ended up in McDonald's and KFC. Some people I went to university with, they ended up in their dream job. So it's not a matter of, is it good or bad? Should I stay or should I go? You have to know how you are going to use this qualification. Along my journey, I am glad I studied psychology because this is my passion. And I learned so much. And it was worth it for me. But at the same time, is it necessary to go? Absolutely not. The university is the universe. Therefore, we develop our experience from real life situations. I learned more once I had finished university than when I was in university because I went on the journey within. The word education emanates from the Latin educare, meaning to bring out. However, if you give the wrong answer in an examination paper, fail. So that means everyone has to have the right answer. So what happens is you get conformity. So what I found is that if you are a very strong person in your will to be unique, it's going to be hard to be in university. I was young at the time. Could I go back right now? I don't think so. Not with the information I know, especially about the world we live in. Oh my gosh! It was fun. There were some fun moments there. Was it the best years of my life? Absolutely not. There's a lot of hype around it. Many of us, we use our qualifications to give us status. Many of us, we suffer from status anxiety. The professor looks down on the person with the PhD. The person with the PhD looks down on the one with the masters. The person with the masters looks down on the one who has a degree. Someone who has a degree looks down on someone who doesn't have anything. Now, it doesn't always work that way. What I found is even the word degree is very interesting because it emanates from the Latin de gradus, which means a step down. So we are stepping under someone else's authority. We never question the one who is writing the examination paper. We have to become the architects of our own reality. More so, we have to love ourselves 100%, because the more you love yourself, the more you move in the direction of your true calling. I suffered a lot of stress through studying because I'm a perfectionist. So I would be studying and studying, but I saw in the process my health was also being affected. Even in the last year, I was hospitalized due to stress. So when I look back, it was really craziness, because all the answers lie within us. We have all the tools we need to create the life we desire. At the same time, I did learn a lot of great information, but for the price that it cost to study, it was not necessary. I met some amazing people in university, but how many am I still in contact with? Only a couple, which I can count on my hand. Hello. A lot of the relationships, they were surface relationships. It was all about talking about the lecture, the exam, the work at hand. But it was rare for us to dive deep into how are we feeling, to talk about our emotions, our mood, simply because we were too busy. All of us. So what I've realized is that if you're thinking, should I stay? Should I go? Am I missing out on the social scene? You're not. Because what I found along my journey is that I connected with kindred spirits once I began to go on the journey within. You develop an intimacy with yourself. You develop an intimacy with other people. When you don't have time, you're just studying all the time. Those are the kinds of relationships you meet, that you form, because it is all a mirror. So when we look at university or college, I see that it is a big money-making machine. And I don't feel it is a test of intelligence. I feel it is part of a control mechanism to keep many people in the system not becoming free of the system. However, you can use these qualifications to your advantage, but it is not necessary to become the greatest version of yourself. So, should I stay? Should I go? We have to ask ourselves, how are we going to use this qualification in our everyday life? That is the biggest thing, because you may not need it. How this matrix is set up is to take away your time. When I was in university, I realized, wow, I want to travel. And I was stuck there because I was in a contract. I wasn't going to leave in the second year because I had to complete it. So we also have to look at the time Do you have that time to give away? Because you're never going to get it back. That is the biggest thing. Ask yourself, is my heart in what I am doing? That is it. Make sure you always follow your heart, because it will never fail you. We are here, not studying. No. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.